Hello! We are up. Thanks, Katie. Let me try and fix that. I think maybe they can hear me, but can't hear Tiara and Marissa. I'll try and get that through. Give me 1 second. I think part of it is trying to get the captioning and your your voices happening at the same time. Katie. Yeah. Thanks, Katie. So nice to see you. Thanks, Aya. Hey, Tiara, try and speak now. That's cute. The captions are saying what you're saying. That's kind of
I mean,
exciting.
we had this not that anyone on the. Yeah.
I think that means that we can hear Tiara now.
Hello, am I audible? It's gonna be interesting, right? It's like, oh my god, this is truly the.
Yay! Thanks, Katie. Thank you so much for helping out.
Sacrificial live stream.
It's not sacrificial.
Well, I mean, it's a thing in like slam poetry competitions, right? Where the first performer they call like the sacrificial poet, and really what it is it's like an actual professional slam poet, and who starts off the show, and the idea is that they hope reduce the nerves on all the competitors who some of them might be their first time. And so it's like, okay, the pressure is off from you having to be the first person because we already have like the first person out. So I've been considering this as like my first person.
I think it's like the first pancake.
Marissa, are you still there?
I am still here, but I'm hearing both the Zoom audio and the live stream audio at the same time.
Maybe turn off your live stream audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the live stream audio is synced up to the live stream screen, so then they're gonna be out of sync.
I mean, you can choose whichever. I mean, there's nothing particularly timed. I like the thing of the first pancake. And I know when I mentioned the sacrificial point thing to Marissa, they were not very pleased. Anyway, so now that we can hear everybody.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me go organize this.
Yes, I am here too. I think it's coming from Maze. What's coming from Maze, Katie?
Some extra delay.
So I'm only listening to the live stream.
Maybe it's gone now.
I'll just emote my way through because clearly it sounds though whatever you want to do. Yeah, like a double audio. Oh, interesting.
Okay,
It's not me, is
weird.
it?
I'm gonna.
Let me just
use
like
live
reduce the
stream and
volume on my
listen to it.
TV.
I
My
can hear
headset was,
someone's
like,
audio.
really
Oh, it's gone
sensitive.
now. Thank you, Katie. Yeah.
Okay.
Marissa, you also
Between the
wearing
three of us.
headphones?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. We're back. Yay! Delight. Okay, so in all that chaos, now that we know, first pancake. I love that. It's not sacrificial license. First pancake. We have found. Oh no! What is this? Someone lost the thing.
Oh,
And just it blends into the ground, so you can see.
yeah, I know. Like, what is this happening?
It's a lost item. So sometimes, villagers lose their items, and you have to return them to their owner.
Okay.
What clue you can investigate? Which is gonna be
We-
fun for you.
We have to investigate now.
I have to investigate it, yes. You know, like, okay, so context, Marissa and I earlier this year recorded a bunch of Ace Attorney playthroughs.
Oh, yeah. So Tiara has this thing for anything that involves the law profession. And gaming.
Just one game.
And she also has a thing for everything Phoenix Wright is attorney. And I was listening to our videos, and the best part is like whenever we record, we're always a bit slow in how we speak. Like we try
Very
to
deliberate.
enunciate our words. So what the best way? If you go to the channel and you listen to all the videos, listen to them at 1.5 times the speed because it's hilarious. It goes faster. They are very long videos, and you can go through the whole thing listening to Tiara mostly rabbit on about all the things is attorney. But she goes to me being an Edgeworth stan, and I'm not here for it. Okay.
You're totally an Edgeworth stan, please.
I am
Even last
not
night you were
an-
sending Edgeworth gifts.
I think it's cute, and so I get excited about like Edgy coming up because I'm just like, and then I know it's gonna trigger Tiara.
Oh,
start
please.
To start off because Tiara's all things Edgeworth.
I am not an Edgeworth stan.
Yeah,
If,
you
like,
are.
the one
What
I
is-
stand
what-
for
What is the ship
is a
name?
character you haven't met yet.
What is
Let's
the
put it
ship
that way.
name?
Oh, you've met the character. What?
No, what is the ship?
Narumitsu.
Narumitsu. Ah.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, so those
no,
are the
that's his name. Edge
those are
right?
the-
Rightworth.
Those are
Ed-
those are the Japanese names.
See, I have become a Francisca von Karma stan.
I see that. I do see that.
She was annoying, and then I played like the Ace Attorney 2 games where like Edgeworth's the main character, and Francisca really annoyed me.
Yeah. So anyway, Tiara loves these things, right? And so like I've realized this is now a thing. Where we have to find all the detective games and play.
I love detective games. That's the thing.
Yeah, I do. I do too. But like with you, it is really obviously a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I tried playing Danganronpa, which is kind of a similar idea, but there's more action. But it's like too much of it is like weird, pedo, creepy territory. And it's like really, guys. And also the mini games in Danganronpa.
I mean, some people would find Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stuff creepy. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. There's
I-
definitely some very questionable.
I mean,
things.
there were bits where like Tiara and I are doing half the way through, and we play through so fast sometimes, and then sometimes we're really slow, and I'm the one usually playing, and I forget to click the button. She and I are having this long, drawn-out discussion
I mean,
Go back
probably
and watch all
how
the videos again.
there's like something about there's a lot of femdoms
Yeah.
in Acer. It
A lot
definitely
of
is
female
some
domination.
reason what's happening. Anyway, point being, I tried to investigate our lost item, but it just says someone lost this because clearly I'm not close enough friends with any of the villagers.
Well, it
Otherwise
was
it'd
the
be
one that was just here. It would be a couple of people.
It's not usually who you just saw. It could be
Oh.
just anyone at random. So let's
Okay.
find a villager. Hello. So while we're here, this is our little like plaza park area. We
Yes,
can have a
it was
jam
giving me
session.
a tour. Statue.
Yes.
You've got Venus de Milo in the background.
That is a fake Venus de Milo. The genuine one. I don't think I have the genuine one there. Yeah, there's like actual art here. Here's a busker. I feel like anyone who knows me will be entertained by all the magic sets. This game, I tell you.
Can you
Um,
fish? Can you fish in this?
You can. Do I have a fishing rod on me? I do. But first, let's find a
Magic
villager.
set. Right, I see magic set. I'm a little bit behind. Well, anybody who's watching, I'm a little bit behind on what's happening on the screen because I'm watching the live stream along with the rest of you, and I'm reacting to something.
That's fine. Well, we probably by the time we've caught up now.
Oh, painting section. You said
This is we're in This is a villager's. Yeah, this is Melba, which we picked
Melba.
for obvious reasons. And like, I decorated everyone's porch based on their name. And so Melba was like, "Oh, what's very Melbourne?" And realized we could just make it a share house, even though she lives alone.
Oh wow, okay.
So I think Melba's home. Let's see what Melba is. Did Melba lose a thing? And you'll probably see it in like 5 seconds.
I've not ever seen Melba. I don't think I've ever met Melba. I've watched. See, I don't play Animal Crossing, so I'm not actually controlling my character right now. One of the producers is, and
Alright.
I have
well,
watched Animal Crossing videos, so I do know of some of the villages. But Melba. Oh, the koala. Oh, hello.
Yes. Yeah, so like the koalas have there's like Melba, I think the Sydney also. And
Ah.
Adelaide is another one. Did you drop this? Maybe. What is it? This thing.
Oh, so does this change every time? So this doesn't usually happen?
What changes?
Like whether people have dropped things or not?
Oh yeah, it happens randomly.
Ah,
It belongs to Bitty. Oh, Bitty. Bitty is our local fashion designer, haute couture designer. Let's see if we can find Bitty. In the meantime,
Yeah, I can't participate in this conversation that you're having with us, so I'm vibing.
so we go to the art teacher's room. Who's
My
Benjamin.
sister would like Melbourne because
Yeah, like some of the houses are like you'll see like with some of them they're very thematic, like Benjamin.
she's very. Who's our sister? No.
Benjamin, our art
Benjamin.
teacher.
Oh, an art teacher. An art teacher. Wow. Okay.
I'm over early. Yes, I'm not normally around this hour. Oh hey, don't touch the basic teacher's desk. Okay, I still beat juice on it. Don't touch it. And now class is in session. Let's take a photo because it's actually kind of adorable. Whee! Oh. We're just playing musical chairs now. Okay, one more go. Wait, Mace. Hold on. There you go. Take a photo! Yay! Okay. Do you see Benjamin's house, Marissa?
Yeah, I do see it. It's very.
I love all the sets. I know,
It's
right?
very much kindergarten classroom, isn't it?
Right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. My art teachers growing up were all horrendous to me.
I had Miss Claus. Miss Claus was pretty good.
All
And
my
I
art.
think I learned a lot from Miss Claus.
This is Biddy. This is
The
Biddy.
art session. You really got to keep your head. But
Biddy.
we did have
Yeah, all my art teachers every year would say I was so terrible that I should throw my art away because I'm so bad. So I've been traumatized ever since.
Is Bitty new? Oh, Bitty's talking to me. Oh, hi, Bitty. Sorry. Quite realized. I like this Chinese screen.
The Imperial set. Yeah. Alright, I've returned. You'll see this in a second, Marissa, but I've returned like Biddy's thing. Biddy lost the purse. It's inside the bag. Biddy just gave me an ironing set. Thanks, Biddy. So this is the next house over is Tutu. Tutu isn't home, but as you can probably tell by her name, Tutu's a ballerina, a contemporary ballerina.
Okay.
This person, this is Kabuki's yard. So I put all the Japanese. This hat. People think it's like a spooky, scary hat. It's a stagehand hat. And from what I remember, the reason we had the ninja stereotype is because that was how they looked like when they were trying to play ninjas on stage. Like the stunt effects, people had to be all in black so you can't see them. That's how we got the idea that ninjas were black. That is fact check that someone. I might be wrong, but that's what I
I
understand.
don't
right?
have my journal.
This is Sprocket. Sprocket is our like DJ because his house is like completely separated.
Okay.
Oh, I can like. I don't have any songs we can register. I need realize it's really there. I just turned it on.
Yeah, the rest of the island. Come on. I want to see what
You want to see the rest of the island? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Let me just pop back out. So this is the left beach.
Yeah.
This is Tutu. This bear is Tutu.
Okay. Oh, they're bad.
Saying trendy twinkles. I should write a song about clear skies. Day or night, clear skies, let the stars shine bright. Don't forget, like people do, our sun is a star too. Living just 8 light minutes away. Oh my god, I just mentioned SPM. Science pop music. I defined the genre. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see that whole conversation, but that Tutu just like wrote a song for me about the sun.
Oh, okay.
Art and science can
It
coexist.
is very weird. Talking to people like I'm right there, but I can't figure out what
Yeah,
it's
you
like.
can't overhear.
Yeah. Yes.
This is Sprocket.
Oh, okay.
This is Zord. Feel that sunshine. It's time to get
Is
sweaty, Zord.
Rocket an Indian?
He's an ostrich. Although, like, he's an ostrich, but there are some, like, Animal Crossing characters that are ostriches in square quotes. But are like, there's a flamingo in one of them. I think one's a peacock.
Why do we have a clock?
Okay, wait. Let me just. I got a message in a bottle. It's a recipe for small cardboard boxes, which I already know how to make. This clock here, that is Flinders Street Station.
What?
See, and if you go through Flinders Street Station, there's a tram.
Okay.
But if you go through the ooh, what is behind? What's behind the wall? We found a secret bar.
Is it bar?
You can only get in here via Flinders Street. Oops.
Oh, okay. So this is like all the little hidden bars that you can find.
One of the secrets. Yes, and this art actually is from one of the Melbourne art trams
Oh,
that I've exported onto here.
that's so cool.
Or imported, I guess. Yeah, you can make custom designs like the Melbourne Fringe t-shirt thing that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You can download it for yourself. I'll show you how in a second. But here, you come up. So that's this side. And you come up here, we have our flowers in rainbow order. Ish. Because white and pink aren't in the rainbow, but I need to have some in the rainbow. Then we have more secrets. Ooh, what is this? Spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, I should put the anatomical model here. But
Okay. So this is your place.
not really. It's a secret house.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well, it's no secret. Okay, I'm not gonna explain what this room is to you. I'm gonna see if you can get the joke.
Oh, okay, okay. Right. If I can get the
Like,
joke.
do you understand what this is?
First, can you tell me if that's tea or coffee?
Yes.
It's like coffee table, right? Like so, like, is it pun or play on words or something?
Yes, you're on the right track. Yes.
Okay,
It is a pun.
It's a pun
Mm-hmm.
in
This
English.
room is a pun.
This room is a pun.
Yes.
Okay, let me explore this room.
I mean, there's not like anything hidden in the room, but like the room
No,
itself
but
is a
I
pun.
need to see the full view of the room. You know, right? So,
Anyone also, if you're in the chat and you can hazard a guess, feel free to guess what the pun is with this room. How the room looks is a big clue.
how the room looks is a big clue.
Yes. Like, what does everything in this room have in common?
They're all squares and circles.
Not that.
Are we talking about the ABC windows on Play School?
No, the windows are kind of like the least important bit.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. Like other than coffee table or like tea room or something, I'm not.
You're kind of on the right track with a coffee table. Like, go along those lines.
Why? Because it's a living room?
No.
No. Good God, no, I don't know. My
What
pun-
kind of coffees are out there?
What kind? Oh, like you mean like Americano, espresso, that sort of
Yeah,
thing? Oh, lattes?
almost.
Is it an ice? Why would it be a latte room?
Oh, you're not that far off.
Ice latte?
No.
Look, dude, I don't drink coffee. um, frappuccinos, cappuccinos.
Oh my God, you're overthinking the answer.
I'm overthinking the answer. Just
What coffee is Australia known for?
oh, no, flat whites.
Yes.
Whites.
This is a flat white room. Finally.
Well, to be honest, it's not that flat. I expect it to be 2D if it's flat.
Look, I can only do so much.
Yeah,
with
fair
perspective.
enough. But okay, all right.
This is a flat white room. A friend suggested like a coffee room, and I was like, oh my God, yes, a flat white room. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, right. Take me to the next room. Are they all puns?
Well, there's only like 2 rooms I've decorated right now, and they're not all
Ah,
puns, but
Okay.
that one was just. See, you know. This is our butterfly club room. You know the butterfly club in the city.
Yeah. No, but okay. Yeah.
It's a venue. Okay, so those who don't know, Butterfly Club is a performance venue downtown, and their sort of iconic thing is
This is a
that there
very
is so
cool
much stuff on the wall. Like
This
there's
is a
they
very
have like
cool room. I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
have-
a good tribute.
yes, there's a lot of knickknacks on the wall and on the ground, and they have like their table every so often they have like blue wine, like mulled wine,
Hmm.
and so this is kind of my best approximation.
Yeah.
By which I mean I just threw a bunch of things on the wall.
Melbourne is full of lots of hidden places and things, and you know some of them I think are a bit overhyped, and then some of them are pretty cool. But I haven't seen all of them yet, and so I don't always know where everything is. And I'm a very new person to Melbourne in that way because I used to live in Perth.
Right.
Yeah, so I haven't.
Do they have cool
fully
venues like this
seen-
in Perth?
Yeah, they do. They do. I got to go to a hidden gin bar once.
Oh, nice.
Well, a hidden rum bar, really. I thought it was going to be a gin bar, and it turned out to be a rum bar, and I don't drink rum. Or it was whiskey bar or something. Yeah, something like that. I don't drink rum or whiskey because I throw up. But yeah, pretty cool places. We have a lot of cool places, but there's always
So-
going to be a place like that in, I think, every city. At least one. Somebody's always set up.
Oh yeah, I feel like Melbourne there's gonna be a bunch of hidden speakeasy. But yeah, so that's the two rooms we've fitted out in the secret house so far.
Okay.
We have empty rooms available. So if you're watching this and have an idea for a room, you can make it a pun, like the flat white room. You can pay tribute to a different venue in
I think
Melbourne.
you should explain to people what's going on and what we're doing and like
Yes,
why.
so thank you. We have built an entire island on Animal Crossing to be a mini Fringe Festival venue. And so we have all these spaces that can be art venues, performance venues, art installations. And so this house is full of secrets. And part of it's because we're waiting for your ideas. So if you got an idea for a room, get in touch, acnhfringe.cc, and we'll see if we can make something happen. You don't even need the game. Marissa does it, and clearly they're right here. So yes, we've got a bunch of these rooms available, and we've got an even bigger one upstairs. So if you have ideas
Yeah.
for what
Because-
you want to do with the space, I mean, you kind of have to work within like whatever furniture Animal Crossing has, but as you can see from the kind of Melbourne art from earlier, we can get some art in. Although I'm
Yeah.
running low on custom design slots. So yeah, acnhfringe.cc. Get in touch if you have any ideas.
Yeah. It's very cool. I think it's a cool idea to try and have like live chats like this
Yeah, yeah.
in an online space. Kind of how much more people can do it now.
Yeah, totally. And like the fact that it's virtual to me, it's like people can join in from pretty much wherever.
And it's interesting because we're using Animal Crossing to allow us to do it this way.
Yeah.
But I'm not an Animal Crossing fan. It's not a game I play. I have lots of thoughts and opinions on Animal Crossing.
Well,
But
what about? Oh, this is
Oh.
a secret scope. Even I didn't know. Oh my god, this is so secret. Even
there's
for me.
treasure. Why is there treasure? Wait, why is it? Oh.
This is our little pirate beach. Oh wait, Gullivar, our pirate, gave me something. A pirate bandana. A pirate shows up every so often.
Oh, okay.
Another pirate comes in, and that's where you get the art from, and that's where he lands. But
I have to say, Maze is very good at manipulating my character because they do a great job of like making sure that I'm shooting yeah, it's very true. I think.
so this is the other half of our village. So here's like our little international section. If you have any ideas on how to better organize this, I'm all ears. But look, you can go from Easter Island to Egypt in 2 steps. You can-
And it's interesting as it's very interesting to see what they think represents each country as well and what
Right, yeah.
stand out as a symbol of each country.
Although the raccoon figure is not like an international thing per se, but it's like a thing you can make.
Yeah.
And,
Like,
yeah,
I
there's
can
like
see-
Japanese
I can-
folklore in it.
Yeah, I can see it as a symbol as well. Like,
Right, yes. So this is BT's house. Is BT home?
ah,
He's not home. The one who lost the purse earlier. Their house is a boutique, so I turned outside to like an accessory stand. You can buy hats and bags, plus tiaras.
so
This
what's
is-
the next one down?
This is Cat. Cat is our resident zinester,
Oh, hence the typewriter.
and you can see once you look inside the house, you can understand why there's so many garbage bags, or garbage bins rather. Cat is very special to me on my own personal island. She was my first ever brother there, and then she moved from there to here. Can you see Cat's house now, Marissa?
I can see cat. What the hell are you doing?
This is Cat's house. We are jamming, and Cat needs to take out the trash. What's Cat saying?
Cool of you supporting her team. I think it stays long as you want. Up, right? Check out their title. It's festive producer. I have no idea where the idea came from. I think you can pick their brain for me.
Well, I'm a festival producer. That's why my title is festive producer. I love having guests over. The more the merrier. I say. Shame I wasn't able to buy snacks though. Next time.
Oh yes! Put me on the drums. I very briefly played drums.
Really?
Yeah, so my best friend in Perth is a really good musician and artist. And at one point we tried to put a small band together that was called Katabadan, which is kind of a slang term for loud discordant noises in because I'm from Sri Lanka, we just thought that was a cool name. And so it was my ex, my best friend, and then she can play everything, but she was on keyboard for me, and my ex was on guitar, and I was on drums, and she has her own original songs, and I just tried my best. So I have to kind of see myself at the same time, and I hate the hi-hat. I really do.
Oh.
Because you
Well, I just tried to make a loud discordant sound.
keep that going. Oh, yeah, so for a very brief moment, then it kind of all got caught up in other things. I think it was right before my honors year, so I had to focus on that instead.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know this about you.
We never played any gigs, but it was a band for at least a hot minute, you know? Like, we did practice together and stuff, and the cat was involved.
The cat was involved.
I have a cat called Trouble, and she kept getting in and out of the bass drum kit.
Oh my god.
Like, obviously not while we were playing, but like you would sleep in there. It's quite amazing because the whole drum set was over at my house. My friend was staying with me for a little while. So all the instruments were like crowded.
I mean, you name your cat Trouble. I don't know what you're expecting. So this here is Julian, our resident witch.
Oh!
You can't like Julian isn't home, so we can't go inside. But like his house is all celestial themed. So I wanted to make it like a gay part because he's like the gayest unicorn. He's a freaking unicorn. But it couldn't quite work out how to make that work. So I just made it to a tarot reader because witchcraft is so cool right now with the clears.
Yeah.
It's Mercury retrograde right now.
It is something retrograde. Definitely it was Venus retrograde earlier.
It's Mercury now. It's Mercury now.
Well, Mercury happened about 3 times.
So far, text will have. Yeah.
Well, not that
This
I
is
mentioned
Mira.
it on the episode.
This is Mira. Mira. I don't know what she's doing. Mira's house is a TV set because the inside of her house is a stage show, and she is a superhero.
What?
She's making something. What's she making? Now that you can tell right a second. Watch it away.
Superhero?
A spooky scarecrow.
I'm very confused. What do you mean she's a superhero?
Well, you'll see. Do you see her now?
Yeah, I mean, I see the bunch.
It is a bunny, and you can see her outfit is like the Power Rangers outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
And she fights off dinosaurs.
Apparently, this is
Wow.
a show about her. This is the why is the name the Super Samurai?
Oh, yeah.
What's it? It's not Super Samurai, is it?
So in Phoenix Wright, there's actually a TV show for kids, and it is the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai. Thank
The
you.
Steel Samurai versus the Evil Magistrate.
Yes, and then like the Steel Samurai cinematic universe expands
Yes,
through the
yes,
game.
And-
So
and-
this is it's basically like that idea.
Yeah, and it's really, and there's like a like one TV show, but then there's like a spin-off thing that happens later on in another TV
Oh yeah,
involved
it
in that.
grows.
Yeah, it grows, and it's hilarious. But obviously, everything is set up with some sort of Japanese or
Yeah, it's like
culture.
the Ultraman type
Yeah,
cartoons.
yeah, and it's hilarious. It's so
It's so
funny. Oh my
good.
god.
So the musician, this is our music teacher, Dina. Dina the duck. Next time a crowd like this shows up, I'm gonna recruit taste testers of my latest peach crisp recipe. So
See, if you want to watch us play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or rather try to play it, but mostly Snark, you should go to Mari Still Plays, and you should be able to find the playlist. It's called In Game Chat, and if you put both of those things into YouTube, you should be able to find it. But I recommend you watch it at 1.5 times the speed.
the speed.
A, it's faster. B, it's hilarious.
I mean, part of the delay is that I'm
Yeah,
like how it's happening right now. I would see it a bit
Yeah.
delayed as well.
Yeah,
So
there were a lot of delays with lag, but also with how fast things were moving in the game, or rather how slow. And so sometimes we just had to wait forever. Yeah.
see,
Watch it at one point.
so this is Dina's like you done your music teacher training, and now you can play in an orchestra. So that's all our like neighbors.
Okay.
And now we get to the other side of the island, which is, we have fruit trees, money trees. There's Julian. Look at this fabulous unicorn. What's a good word? There's nothing like spring on Springfest. Ah, there's basking at Spring Hub. Do you see?
Yeah, definitely better than
That looks like Andrew. Kabuki's there. We're sitting. This is our little beach side, because it's not Australia without a lot of beach.
Yes.
I just want a podcast. Oh, hang on, I haven't shown
It's
you.
St. Kilda Beach.
It is better to St. Kilda Beach. You can actually swim in it.
No, now you just need Luna Park.
Oh my god, that is. We don't have a roller coaster in the game, do we? Because that would be such a good idea. I need to work that out. Great idea. So this is a piano pier. Up and whoop, whoop. And you head up past the beach. Another secret. Weddings.
Waiting.
They had like a whole wedding thing a few months ago, and you could get wedding items. And so I set up a little like impromptu.
You want people to get married on this thing?
Dad. I mean, it's like the anniversary of like the Magic Quality Vote.
Maze has fallen into the shipping game a little bit. Shipping.
Oh my god! So this emotion.
Huh?
I'm not gonna. This is called shyness,
Is
but
it-
there is nothing shy about this face.
What face? The face.
The face I'm making. Oh, that we'll see in a second.
No, that's creepy.
Right, that is not shy.
That is so creepy.
You get up more upwards. More upwards. Wow. And you have a little meditation zen zone. With the bamboo. It's very chill. It's so chill that you get in fact. Oh, see. Good night. That's it. End of show. I've gone to bed. I mean, can you imagine? It's like a live stream, but if you're live streaming napping. I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
Depends on how you look when you nap.
Oh, I am sure there's a lot. I mean, people can live stream studying and reading, napping. This is our, and back here, it is our little artist retreat.
Oh. Okay.
I can't get, I did it right. I was like, I forget. So the outside, The other thing I have besides magic sets aplenty is picnic sets aplenty.
I can see.
So you can rest by the sea. Let me up. You need to move. I can't emote other than do the emotes. Just when you go in, you'll get to see before I do.
Ooh,
Do you see it? Do you see it? The retreat, the inside.
it's beautiful.
It's like your studio cabin. You have like
Oh, I love the
entertaining.
vanity. I love the vanity.
I know, right? The antique set. Some of the furniture sets are so cool. I
Yeah.
had this like idea one time where you'd be like an Instagram account or something where you have the Animal Crossing furniture picture on one side and the real life version of it on another.
Oh, so that people could find it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, never got around to it. But yeah, so you know, little kitchenette, the
What's in the
bed.
room at the back? What's in the room at the back?
It's in the room in the back. Oh, it's very special. It's a frappuccino room. No, no. It's your own little spa bath.
Oh, it is great.
Can you imagine an artist retreat that is decked out like this with your own like little
Wow.
spa, your hot bath. Wow, onsen, hot spring spa.
That is so cool.
I know. I want this in like real life.
That is great. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed.
I have actually like on my own personal island before this Animal Crossing Fringe thing was like a thing. I actually also built a retreat because I was gonna build like so many buildings, and then this happens. Like I'm gonna transfer my energy on this one, but
Yeah.
yeah, you can sit, you can write this crime fiction novel you keep wanting to write and never do.
I am writing it. I am.
And now you have a dedicated space to write a crime fiction novel.
Oh my god. Like you say that like it is my Animal Crossing character that is right.
Yeah, it can be.
Like, but it's not going to.
Get the game, it's just like write the novel. I mean, you can write letters in this game, like actual letters in this game. So the theory you like write your entire novel is just like those letters and just send them to yourself. So I'll show you the upstairs in a bit, but wait, no, actually, we'll do that last. We'll do that last.
There's more?
There is I haven't sent you to like the main area yet.
Oh my goodness.
This is our little our auditorium.
Oh!
It looks really cool at night. Yeah, because the lights become more obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a stage, and you kind of have to go around and get upstairs. There's bugs everywhere, but you can find it. You can catch the bugs. Send it to me. The bug this time. And if you go upstairs,
Yeah.
here's a learning center. I guess this is the observatory
Okay.
because aliens exist in our world. This is the Rosetta Stone, but technically a fake one. But my headcanon is that it's real, it's just aliens.
Oh, okay.
And then on the other side, it's our little library. Which I just realized my chairs are lopsided. Oh my god. Yeah, you can sit down, read a book, write a book.
Oh.
And the museum, oh my god, I have to show you the museum. The museum is stunning.
Doesn't Museum always look the same though?
Well, insofar as everyone has the museum in their island, yes, but it's still beautiful. I'll wait for you to show mine. This blathers. I haven't learned how to love in this game yet, alas. So it's like really soothing.
I want to go see the butterfly room. Yeah, butterfly room. It's very pretty. The butterfly room usually museum.
Yeah, so this is the insect area. I haven't done a lot of bug catching, so this area is sort of relatively empty. But this is kind of like, I guess, the garden bugs, irregular bugs. You can catch like bugs around the island, and if you donate them to the museum,
Yeah, no.
they show up.
Oh, I want to sit on that pier thing. Pier, that way.
What, here? I know of people who do dates here. Oh no, I think I've lost you. Where'd he go?
I've lost you. Sorry.
No! Oh, you went back there.
That's fine.
Do you mean here?
Oh, like there's this pond stream thing, and there's a point at which you can sit and that's further down in front. Oh, it doesn't corner my eye.
This?
I thought it was very pretty and very kind of like, oh yes, that bench. There you go. That was so cute. Oh,
Am I stopping you from getting on the bench? Hang on.
how many people can sit on a bench?
There you go. We just need to adjust. No.
Aww. I have to drop you in it because you asked me to come on here and you did not even tell me what you wanted me to do. And now
All I said is like, just come and hang out with us. Like, I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting
hang
it.
out.
Look, oh my god, the butterfly room is so pretty.
Yes. Very pretty.
To see it, all the
Yeah.
butterflies. I've been to the butterfly park in Changi Airport.
Yes, I have to.
Like, of all the places to put a butterfly park.
Seems to work. The butterflies are always
It
there.
does, but at the same time, Changi Airport is like a whole other universe.
Yeah, but like you've seen the jewel section now as well, right? So that's just
No!
outside.
Oh my god, I've not seen that section.
So right now, just outside Changi Airport, and it's connected in like you just walk out a little bit, you go through a little corridor thing, and you go into this huge circular dome, and it is basically circular levels of shops and restaurants, all looking out onto an interior balcony on all the different levels, and it's just a kind of forested jungle park going all the way up to the top of the dome.
Wow.
That rainforest setting park.
They're probably like building a walkway between the airport and like some part of town. So you can like get out into town from the
So
airport.
you can walk into town.
I think so. They were like working on it.
But walking into town is quite a long hike.
Yeah, they're like building some kind of walkway. They announced it not too long ago.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful though, Jewel. Jewel is extremely gorgeous. And when you go in there, it's so lovely because you feel like you're in a rainforest because they've got humidifiers and water being misted down in the middle, and there's like this massive, huge waterfall spurt thing that keeps watering all the massive plants and stuff. And you can walk down the bottom as well and through different levels of the plants from that, but you can look out over balconies and see
Oh,
the
wow.
vista. It's beautiful.
Well, the next time we're allowed to like leave the country.
Yeah, I got to see it. I got to see it before COVID lockdown, and it was really lovely, really beautiful. But I'm sure if you want to see it, there'll be people who have taken videos of it.
Oh yeah, totally. But there's something like going there. My parents live across the causeway in JB, so I'll be flying into Changi anyway.
Yeah.
Now we get to the aquarium. I was calling it the fish exhibit and I forgot the aquarium was a word that exists. And so this is our like freshwater fish. And it's relatively empty because again I haven't put a lot of energy into like fishing.
No, but this is what every Animal Crossing game has. Like it always has all these different sections.
Yeah, but it still looks pretty impressive though.
It's very interesting. I'm surprised the fish don't eat each other, to be honest.
in this land when animals don't eat each other. They get fed by magic.
Very doggy.
No one eats on this island.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
very interesting what you can use games for now and stuff. And like just before we started the live stream, I was talking about the game Among Us, and I've been watching people play Among Us on live stream, and I just found somebody had done a parody of David Bowie's Major Tom song, an Among Us parody. So it's a really cool game for people who don't know about it. You play it online with groups of 10 people, and you have to decide who the imposters are, and they try to sabotage your spaceship crew and like stop you from doing your tasks and stuff, and you keep voting people out. And yeah, it's a social deduction game. It's pretty
Yeah, so like Mafia or Werewolf.
yeah, and I'm trying to play it with someone. I'm trying to figure out who I can play it with because you do need quite a huge group. But it's interesting what people use the games for because very recently, I'm gonna get her name wrong. Alexandria.
Oh, Alexandra Ocasio Cortez. Oh my
Yes.
god.
She played with a few of her friends in a live Twitch stream, and I think the focus was on getting people to enroll to vote. But they were talking about how much like politics it was because she promised not to kill somebody and then turn around and kill them because she was the imposter in that round.
And then she like tried to escape and like reported herself instead. I saw like there's a tweet going
Oh.
around from like the perspective of the person like AOC killed,
Yeah,
and how she just like I am so cursed and so blessed at the same time.
and it's really interesting as well, like that people are using it to like raise awareness for things or to like do that, and it's very interesting how people are using games now to do that sort of thing. And I've been playing games for a long time, but I've been playing the Sims franchise for a long
Yeah,
time.
you have Mario still plays like as a whole like Sim series happening.
Yeah, well, sort of happening. And I've been playing The Sims for a long time, and in that time, like I've always um, been fascinated by the fact that people have made a living out of playing The Sims, not by gaming shows on YouTube, but by building websites where people can access custom content for each Sims game. And they don't necessarily pay for the custom content, they pay for not having ads bother them while they browse and download custom content. And the Sims Resource is a big prime example of this. And there are people making money off the game like that. And then there are people who make mods for the game, and so they have Patreon supporters and people who crowdfund them to make mods for the games and stuff.
Do they also have the kind of political organizing? His Sims has the Sims community gotten
Yes.
like used? Okay.
In what sense do you mean?
Like you know, like with Animal Crossing, for example, especially kind of early when the game was first released, the Hong Kong protesters would use their islands as activist sites. So you'd have custom designs on their islands
Oh, okay,
related to the
yeah.
Hong Kong protest. It got to the point
Yeah.
where like you couldn't get the game in China because of it.
People do because, like, if you can make custom content, you can make a couple of T-shirts that people can download, for example, with logos to wear in the Sims.
Yeah.
You can also like because the community is huge now.
Mhm.
They are able to like kind of coalesce around YouTubers, SimTubers who are very big on YouTube,
Yeah.
and they can um, put pressure on the company, and they can start community initiatives that way. Because
Yeah.
many people have Discords as well. So even if you can't talk to people on YouTube or you can't talk to them through the game, you can actually get together on like a SimTubers Discord and raise money for something.
Oh yeah.
So like people have done playthroughs where they've gotten together and they've raised money for some charity, or they right now there's a huge push with Sims to be much better at representation
Right. Yeah.
on all sorts of fronts, and there's a massive community push to make that happen, and the company's actually finally listening to the gamers now, which is quite huge for them to do it. But they've done it because they've got like such a huge backlash from people
Yep.
about the fact that people have been keeping receipts, and they've said, look, we've been asking for this for like so many years, since the latest version of the game came out, and nothing's happened.
Yeah.
what they mean by that is like the representation that they've got in terms of skin color and stuff doesn't look that great, and is patchy compared to sort of light colored skins, and there isn't adequate representation of like different cultural objects and artifacts and things like that, things to do, that sort of thing. Worlds as well, like everything is almost a European world.
Yeah, like Animal Crossing has had some criticism around that too. Like it's a Japanese game, and this time they've been better about it. Like,
Yeah.
in previous games, the only way to have a darker skin tone was to tan.
Yeah.
It's a temporary measure. So now you can have it like baked into your character. But
Yeah.
as you can see right now, we're in the fossil area.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still like for the push for like like all the bodies are kind of the same size.
Yeah, and for a long time, a lot of people would say, "Oh, it's a development issue. It's too hard." And then what happened is you had gamers who would actually make the mods, and people would be downloading the mods. So they would add all this stuff into the game, and they would be like, "Look, if the modders can make something,
Yeah.
and they're outside of the development cycle or loop of the company making the game, then it must be extremely easy for the company to do it."
Right.
And so now that's no excuse. It can be done. The models have shown that you can do it, and you can do it in such a way that it is a small family. So it doesn't even pass the it can't be downloaded in a patch or an update
Right.
type. But that doesn't pass as an excuse. And so it's really interesting because they'll find ways. I think if you give people something that they really enjoy using or they want to enjoy using, they'll find a way to organize around it.
Yeah.
Give them a focal point, and they'll find a way. And people have there's lots of people make Mashima. I'm not properly saying it right, but like videos using gaming characters and gaming setups and things. So they'll use different games, not just The Sims, but other games to make all sorts of videos.
Yeah.
They tell their own stories. They'll tell their own stories as if they're in a Sims world, but sometimes they'll just take it out of that and they'll tell their own stories and try to make a point that way as well. So.
Yeah, this is YouTuber named Evil Imp who has made like movie trailers and right now is working on an actual movie in Animal Crossing. And it's incredible. Like, some of the characters are the regular AC characters, but he did this whole like cyberpunk / horror story he's been developing to this movie trailers, and it's just like how do you think that far ahead?
Yeah, and like a lot of people think that it has to be a game. That's what I also would like people to understand. It doesn't have to be a game like Animal Crossing where you can actually have people come and visit the country in real time for you to be able to run something and organize something or develop something. Like Sims, you can't play with each other in real time, and they want to start trying to do that in Sims 5. There are rumors, and nobody wants that because I think it would ruin the base enjoyment of the game for people. The game is what it is, and they don't want to have multiplayer.
Yeah, the Sims Online didn't work out so well, did it?
No, but because what works for The Sims is like you organizing your own thing without anyone else's interference, like within your game. But when you want to organize as a community, you go to other spaces and do that.
Yeah.
With Sim stuff, and that's fine. That's what works for them, and that's great. So it can still happen. It just happens outside of the game, perhaps, but with the game as a focal point.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be something like this. It doesn't have to be something like Among Us. I think that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, like anything can become a creative medium.
It makes me try to think about like what other games there are, like that people do that for.
I mean, there is another fringe project that's set in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, Minecraft.
I only saw about sort of report when they report like, yes, it's fringe. It's like someone stole our idea, but
people do use Minecraft in
people, yeah, Minecraft gets a lot of use for.
Yeah, and then another couple of other things that people use are like, for example, like really old games, Super Mario Brothers and Sonic, which I know you love. So,
My childhood fave.
we've had a lot of conversations about Sonic. I know of Sonic and never played Sonic. But those are games that people allude to and they make content, fan-based content of outside of the games, and those are often used in sort of communal, organizational settings. And they're not, when we talk about organization, we're not talking about extremely heavy-handed in political organization. Sometimes it's just a very like, here's how people can reach out to each other.
Yeah, and like it's got to
Social
the
platforms and stuff.
yeah,
And
like
even if it becomes a meme, it's like it's meant to be a helpful meme or a useful meme or something. So Luigi, for example, I think.
oh yeah, like the Mario series. Yeah.
Yeah. So Luigi is used a lot in that way. I've seen that being used on particular social media sites and stuff.
I mean, you know, like when
That's
they
not.
launched the bit in the last Olympics, where like they announced, oh, you know, our next Olympics is in Japan. They had a whole Super Mario tribute in there.
Yeah, and it's
That's
not
Nintendo,
necessarily
the makers of Animal
conscious.
Crossing.
Nobody's even thinking about, hey, let's make this into a thing.
Yeah.
Sort of happens they're like, oh, philosophy around Luigi, and people are like, oh my god, never heard this explained this way. Come on, and I think that's also nice. So how to create communities. Also,
Yeah. Well, speaking of create community, we just had a museum tour while we were chatting, and now we're outside the Finch Hub building, which is the colors based on Trades Hall, which is where Melbourne Finch's headquarters are. Now we finally got to the fun bit. Like, come on in. Speaking of creating community at Melbourne Fringe, we get into first thing you see when you come in. It's the Common Rooms Lounge. There's also vaguely parody, but I just gotta put it like because it looks cool. So Common Rooms is Melbourne Finch's like main performance room at Trades Hall, and so this kind of meant to emulate that.
It does remind me of Trades Hall.
Yeah, so
Trades Hall is a very beautiful.
it is. So this is our little lounge. You grab a drink, get some merch.
Merch.
Yeah. There you go. Go to the right.
So Trades Hall is also the heart of the union movement.
Yes, it is.
Quite wonderful.
Which you are a part of.
Yes, lovely that we have such a big building to use for it.
This is our green room, which is actually based on another room in Trades Hall. It's called Finch calls it spare rooms. It's often used like a meeting room and office room, but it's basically like this.
Yeah.
It looks like this a lot.
I haven't seen all. I've seen some of the bars up top, but I haven't seen all.
Yeah, this is like a kind of a more secretive room.
Yeah.
Because again, they usually mostly to use it like back as a backstage kind of area. So it's a green room, but based on spare rooms. So you can have rest, warm up your food, get ready another magic set because they're everywhere on this island. I just have so many. Because people keep like a friend gave one to me because they're like, "Oh, you're the queer lady magician," and then a villager gave one to me, and one fell out of the tree. It was ridiculous.
It's quite interesting that like when Tiara and I how did we even meet? I can't even remember.
Oh, I got asked to be on the sensitivity reading panel, and I put the word out on the Young Street Events Facebook group about it, and you said yes. And then we just kind of like.
And the interesting thing is, of course, like as Tiara and I like get to know each other, we find that we have like all these weird tangents in common. Like not quite the exact same thing in common, but like the same maybe.
Yeah, because you were like a kid magician.
Yeah, this. Look at where my brain's going. Yeah, so Tiara is a magician, and my first job that I was ever compensated for was as a child magician. And I was compensated in book vouchers, which I thought was the best pay ever at the time, but I was a teenager, it was fine.
This is the Fringe Hub office, by the way.
Oh,
This
wow.
blue building. Like, you turn around.
Where's
you get the-
Carly? I want to see Carly. Miss Carly, where are you?
Oh, Carly Finlay. Is it? I don't have a Carly Finlay. Carly can come here later. Hello, Carly. Carly, this access inclusion at Fringe.
Yeah,
She's cool.
Carly's pretty cool too. So yeah, over the years, and like I think I knew that you were a magician, obviously from the start, but I think I surprised you with this.
Well, I don't know. When we first
information.
met, I didn't even start the magic thing until like after that, though.
No,
So-
no.
No, it was 2017. It was like
So-
that year for Continuum, and I hadn't started the magic thing until like later that year, I think.
So
Not later, the year after.
Actually told you at the national.
Yeah, you told me the
Writers-
Writers Fest, and that was like a whole year after we met.
Yeah, and like you were wandering around with a pack of cards trying to get people to watch it.
Yeah, because I did a bit of my show
Yeah.
at Writers Fest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
at Crack,
just
one
kind
same
of-
festival.
I kind of flopped down next to you and went, oh yeah, like I used to do magic, and like your eyes just lit up. It was
Yeah, because that was like the first time you told me about it. I was like, really? Like, we'd known each other like about a year at that point, and that was like the first.
known
Like,
known each other a year was like that's like a bit of a
yeah, but I'd done my show at Fringe at that point, like Belfry 2018 already, and you'd like
Yeah.
donated the fundraiser, and the show has been done, and then you
Yeah.
tell me this. I'm like, you could have told me this like 100 years earlier. But yes, this is our little gallery slash film room.
Ooh.
If you have a custom design, give it to us so we can showcase your art in amongst. These are all actually like fake art, but in amongst. Well, these are the luminaries.
Yeah.
So yes, acnhfringe.cc. Give us your art so we can show it here.
Awesome. Yeah. But like the reason I didn't see it wasn't really until that point, and then I was giggling to myself because it got so short. It was
And
quite
then that-
amusing. and then I don't know when we started talking about gaming, but we did at some point.
We did at some point.
You were
Like,
so
oh, I think because I was
excited.
talking a lot about Ace Attorney because I just discovered it. And I got really into it. And then you were like, I want to check this out because it's a big lawyer game. And then,
Yeah, because again, the thing is like we live our lives online a lot. Our work lives and well, my personal life is offline, but like our work life is very much in online spaces and things, and that's quite often how we end up chatting to not just each other, but like a lot of the people we know. And so sometimes like we've only met people once or twice in person, and usually at something like a festival.
yeah.
Where,
This is our performance venue, by the way. So we're doing a variety show as
Yeah.
part of our mini fish mega stream on the 20th of November. And this is one of the many spaces where we're doing shows. This is based on hares and hyenas,
yeah.
but in game I'm calling it rabbits and wolves because you can also find rabbits and wolves in this game. Not on our island right now, but. So yes, this is one of the stages where to perform at a variety show or be part of the mini fish mega stream 20th November. Get in touch, acnhfringe.cc.
Yeah, we're gonna have some comedy. I
We
know
got
some people-
comedy lined up, spoken word. I just got
some
confirmed yesterday.
Musicians who want to come on as well. I
We
think.
need people. If you want to be part of the stream during the day, it's a 12-hour live stream.
Yeah.
So we've got. It's not just a variety
and by
show.
the way, my mother is extremely. And
Ah yes.
well, not to get on it. She wants me to be on it. And so,
Get her on it too. Like just
so
get everyone's
she
moms
she
on
she
it.
was giving me all sorts of ideas. If I could, like,
Amazing. Yes.
and I was like that.
Cool. Yes. Join Marissa on stage or anytime during the day. You know, we have so many things. This is working out 2070 ideas. All right. So we're back in the plaza. This is a little outdoor cafe.
This is such a huge island. Like it took us so long to get that part.
So let's say
Oh,
hello
I love,
to.
I love this little Parisian cafe thing.
Right? It's so cool. I was like, of course it's Melbourne. Of course we need to put a cafe in. If you go inside, this is Nook's cranny.
Oh my god, I don't think I want to see Tom Nook. So like I
It's
have
not Tom Nook. This is Nook's nephews.
I have opinions about Animal Crossing.
What are your opinions about Animal Crossing?
My opinion about Animal Crossing is that it's very much colonization and capitalism light.
Oh yeah.
and it's like the 101 class, and you're learning. You're not even learning. You're just slowly absorbing and being brainwashed that you have to go out and chop down trees on random islands without any consequences, and then make as many bells as you can, and then in the end build an island that was very much the kind of society you wanted to get away from in the first place.
that is that is fair. That's also a thing that people talked about when the game got released, or when you like found out that the team is a deserted island team, because it's different every time.
Yeah, and like
But-
maybe it gives you a little bit more control, or the feeling of having a bit more control over your
Yes.
life, and maybe it seems relaxing at first, but like I don't know. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is just another colonizing type game. That's what a lot of these sorts of games are, because like you think of civilization, that's a huge, massive franchise. That's about colonization as well. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
games that operate on that premise. You know, and a lot of the handheld stuff that we play now as well, like on phone. I mean, I don't know about Farmville, but there are similar ads for ones that have come up as well.
Yeah.
About like, oh, pioneering in the Wild West and stuff like that. I'm like, do other people making games understand the history of
This is a workshop, a little workshop, by the way. But yeah, I mean, like, now with and you making me think about things like cottagecore being a trend, and how people responding to cottagecore. The one side is like, yes, return to nature, getting away from the hustle bustle of the city, like building your own space. But at the same time, the same critics about colonization, and this was a thing white people did and kicked like the indigenous people out to have your own little rural cottage life.
Yeah, but cottagecore doesn't automatically equate to colonization in the very same way that, like, it's very obvious in Animal Crossing. You're going.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I've seen like a lot of discussions about how it's been appropriated by the trad wives movement and the alt-right now for those kind of purposes. So
Oh, I see.
it's kind of like a lot of dog thing. But you have games, like Stardew Valley, where it's the premise is you come into this like old village and you try to improve it because your grandfather used to live there, and now you're like taking over. And I think that sort of was the start of what is now cottagecore, but in video games. But you also the same question of like you just come in from the city and like
Trying to gentrify things.
well, in Stardew Valley actually you have like two pathways you could take. One is the gentrification option, which is you
Like, see, I've
help
never played
establish
Stardew Valley.
the Joja Mart, or you can choose to build a community center,
Mhm.
and so you can decide whichever. So yeah, this is Abel's, the Abel sisters,
Mhm.
our clothing designer hedgehogs. And here, this is the Melbourne Fringe logo. You can come and get to our shop. We can also get a creator code. I'll have to post a creator code somewhere, but I don't think you can see it on the screen.
Post it in the chat.
Possibly, but it's a lot of words. But yeah, you can buy clothes. Go inside. Go inside the training room and see what's on sale.
You say that to me.
Well, I mean,
Controlling my character.
well, to Maze as you, but yes, because if I try to go in, you can't see shit. But
Oh.
am I allowed to buy things? Well,
Ooh la la.
no, I have to wait. What's in there?
I want cat ears. I want cat ears. I want green and black cat ears.
Cat ears.
Green and black cat ears.
Yeah, because it's Halloween coming up on the island, and we've got a stream on Halloween.
Oh, that's
We've
so
just confirmed
cute.
Tuesday Ad Singer
That's so
as
cute.
our guest
Ooh.
Saturday next week. So
Tuesday is awesome. See,
Tuesday is awesome. And funny enough, Tuesday is our live stream guest on Saturday, not on Tuesday. But- so we're streaming Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings, and possibly more once the festival launches proper in November.
Again, Tuesdays. No, why giving me a duck beak. Again, Tuesday is one of those people that I know that we know online, and we've met like once or twice in person. Like
Yeah, Tuesday and I met doing Quippings, which is a queer disabled performance art group, and Tuesday performs a spoken word for us there, and they're gonna do more next Saturday, not next Tuesday. But we have a stream on Tuesday evening. I think it's just me and Maze, who is currently playing you. You're gonna be chill. But yes, so this is Abel's. If you come to our island, we'll put the creator code. You can get this Melbourne Fish shirt for yourself.
I have to say, my character is a lot more happy than I am in real life. Good change.
It's a good change. You know, it's the funny thing about like living on Animal Crossing Island. It's like you often we did earlier today where we had to find someone's lost item. You often have to help like solve people's stuff for them, but you can't really go up to it and going, "I'm having a sad day. I need a hug." You just have to tell you. Let's just make this over. That's BTN 22. I don't know about. This is. I just want to show you. It's kind of maybe my favorite bit of the island. Our tribute, the first dog on the moon.
Oh, Turnip's fancy.
Yes, like okay. So context. A few things. A, we're in Melbourne, and Melbourne has been going through a hectic lockdown. Which is actually how I got into Animal Crossing, because I got stuck in mandatory quarantine for 2 weeks, going out of my mind. It's worse than lockdown. And I saw everyone else I know get on Animal Crossing, and I didn't have a Switch at the time. But I got a friend who sold me their old 3DS that had New Leaf on it, so I played that. And then the first day, literally the first day out of quarantine, I went to EB Games, got myself a Switch Lite, got myself Animal Crossing. Because I was like, oh, my friends are here and I want to play, and I fell in love. I fell in love with it. And then I had this random idea for like, what if we did a fringe show in Animal Crossing? And then I put a grant application in for a grant, really not thinking anybody, and they said yes, twice. And so now we have an island. Thank you to Dual Box Performances and Darabin Art Space and Melbourne Fringe for giving us the funding to make this happen. So yes.
I think it's beautiful even when you don't have actual photos.
Yeah.
Don't tell what to jabber about.
I mean, clearly we managed to jabber for like an hour and a half.
You managed to show me the island for an hour and a half, is what you think.
Oh, we had a good, well, we have good conversations. Here you go. Here's KK Slider. You can't do requests until like 6 p.m. But this is our resident star of the show.
Oh, hello.
Let's sit down. Let's have, you know.
I was wondering who this is.
This is KK Slider. He visits your island every Saturday
Oh, okay.
and does a show.
And there's a show. Wow.
Around 6 p.m. you can start making requests, but other than you sit here and chill. I keep wanting to like trick him. Except one thing here's a secret some Animal Crossing players do not know. But if you are on a friend's island and said friend is about to have a birthday soon, he will ask you for a message.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then on your birthday, you get messages from people.
Aw, what is my message? I don't know.
Sorry?
I don't know what my message is.
Oh no, like I think like Fringe Fest's
Fringe
I.
Hub. There you go.
Oh, is it asking you for a birthday message?
Yeah,
Oh my god, secrets. No, don't tell me.
well, I have to tell you because Maze won't know what to type.
Oh yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so apparently they're already asking for birthday messages.
Birthday Fringe!
I set Melbourne Fringe's birthday for like I think the first day of the Fringe Festival or the day before the first day. So that's gonna be a fun time. See a birthday party. But so there's a message going. I can't see it on my screen obviously because I am controlling one of player characters. So I'm just like, what sort of long conversation is happening?
So it's just taking a while to find like space bar.
Well, it's gonna be a secret to me anyway. Great.
What are you cowering in the corner for?
I'm just like, I just wait. It's just I don't want to like overhear your secrets. I just like. I want to. So this is our island.
Yay! I wanna go sit in the butterfly.
You wanna see the butterfly room? Like the butterfly club room or the butterfly room in the museum?
Butterfly room. Like on that little pier thing. That's so cute. I love
Either. Okay, let's get it. Well, look at that! We've got a first tour of the island. What you think? What do you think?
I think it's quite cool, and I think like obviously if you have more time, you can build more, and like be interested to see what people put in as well.
Yeah, you know, we have all this space available.
Yeah, there's a lot of space. It's a lot bigger than like a lot of other islands, and I was very surprised because I didn't think you could do that. Can you expand like that?
No, so everyone's islands have the same footprint. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes the layout you can change you can get a different layout. You
Yeah.
can't. You only have some level of choice, but otherwise you have like the same kind of square meter range, I guess. But yeah, it's like it's some people they make their islands look so big, and I'm like, how the hell?
This looks very big. This does look very big.
I think the trick is that if you have like a lot of different spaces, it feels big.
Yeah. And like I think like when you have areas like this, like then you can sit and like if you have people coming on to chat and stuff, this is a good place for like a chat
Yeah.
type situation. And then other spaces like obviously you have spaces for people to perform and things, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
And it was such a cool idea when you first told me about it as well. And I was like, oh my god, how do people have these ideas? It's brilliant.
Yeah, the enthusiasm people have for the idea has been pretty cool. I mean, it's tricky now because you know it's end of October and a lot of people have seemed to moved on to Among Us or other games. But hope so. You know, this isn't quite as zeitgeisty as it was when I first proposed it. But
Yep.
we'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes. We still got some people who are pretty keen, and now that we have a live stream,
Yeah.
our first one,
Yeah.
proof of concept. It seems to be going okay so far, I guess.
Yeah. And I think what would be really cool is like, you know, if we do have a few people watching, but if we did have more people watching, we could answer questions in the chat and we could have
Yeah.
that kind of level of interaction as well. So there's definitely scope for doing.
Yeah, well, if you want to get updated on how to follow us, acnhstream.cc has all the links. But basically, you know, we've got a newsletter on Substack. You can sign up to our website. You can, of course, subscribe to this Twitch. We are on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as ACNH Fringe. Usually no spaces. The Twitch account has spaces, but you can follow us there. And yeah,
And what,
you know,
what do
we
what-
updated on in our stream schedule.
So
If
when
you
it-
go to the Melbourne Fringe website, you can sign up for the mini Fringe mega stream or I call it the Fringe French Gala stream. Name change halfway through, but
Yeah.
it's pay as you want. So you can like watch it through Melbourne Fringe's digital platform, and it's on the 20th November, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. You don't have to be there for like the whole time.
No.
But if you're that committed, you can. It's like, you know, I was part of the Taylor Mac show, Taylor Mac's 24 Decade of Popular Music, which is 24 hours but split over 4 days. So 6 hours a day. So, but as a performer, we were there not just for like those 6 hours, but we had like a rehearsal for like the 4 to 6 hours beforehand, and I was there for every rehearsal anyway. So I was practically there for like 48 or 72 hours all up. And so, you know, on the one hand, this isn't as long as a night of Taylor Mac. No, it's longer than a night of Taylor Mac, I should say, because it's 12 hours versus 6. But you know, we could come with like some fun, chill activities. Maybe we'll do some live napping on here.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Like Mugzabang. You know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
so
this will be so fun.
acnhfringe.cc. Sign up.
And how
Keep
long?
updated.
What you gonna do later today? Now, when does this live stream end? Who else is coming on? When is the next one? I know
Well,
Tuesday.
I mean, we're about to end in like. We go from like 10 to 12, but you can like. We're kind of loosey about it.
Lucy
So
Goosey.
you're a one guest for today.
Ooh,
But
I feel
yes,
very special.
thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being our first pancake. Do you like that better than Sacrificial Poet?
No. No, I do not.
A trial run or tech rehearsal?
Yeah.
Just no. Just nope, nope, no.
Nah, nah.
Just
I'm the guinea pig.
you're the guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig. That's what I am. Yeah, no, I figured as much.
Well, you've been a good guinea pig. I mean, it's hard to like sometimes work out how to do things until you do them.
Yeah.
Like you can think about it forever. Like I've been thinking about this for months because we got approved for the project sometime in June. Got the Switch around then. Been time traveling our way to someone on Twitter. Lindsay actually asked, like apparently she and her 13-year-old had like a battle about it. Like, how did you make this island? Like, did someone have to play Animal Crossing until you got enough resources, or did you
And
find
the
a way
answer
around?
is yes.
The answer is I played Animal Crossing. Like I already had all my resources from my own personal island, so that helped like kickstart us. But there was a lot of time travel.
I have listened to the updates about making this island and making this project happen for months now.
Yeah,
And
you've seen it
yeah.
in the beginning. Yeah, like so those who don't know, time travel is basically kind of a way to like hack your system where you can set the system because normally the game runs on real time. So like you can probably see from the clock it's like 11:35. But like you can set the system clock on your Switch to whatever time and the game thinks it's that time. And it's the developers' attitude to time travel in Animal Crossing just like, we're not gonna ban you from doing it. Probably don't.
I want a butterfly to sit on my cat ear's head.
I know, right? I don't know that they sit on your on you, but that could be cute.
And
But
I
yeah,
want.
so basically, I went through like 2 week. I would go through like 2 months worth of gameplay in basically a couple of weeks, and not that I would recommend that option because I did get pretty burnt out pretty quickly. I'm trying to race through a week's worth of gameplay in a day just so I could like get catch up to real time. But yeah, that between that and all my resources and people donated, we still need art, so get in touch if you got art to donate. People, I went Nukas on shopping. I got friends who like donated things in DIYs. It was a really a group effort. So thank you, everyone who like helped with the island, to Maze for agreeing to do the live streams
Yeah,
and
Poor
play a
Maze.
controller.
Yeah, signed up to play people for like hours on end.
And yeah, to like to our guests coming up, to Marissa, to Katie who's been in chat. Katie is our like Melbourne Fringe mentor for the Your Space program and helping us with the marketing side of things. So she works in games marketing, was part of Lumi Consulting for quite some time. Yeah, who else we need to thank? A lot of people. A lot of random people who like saw this idea, and even if like the people who have no idea what Animal Crossing is or just know of it as a thing that exists but don't play, even they've been pretty keen or pretty curious about the idea. So
I like the,
yeah,
I do like the idea of it being a little bit chaotic. I think I
yeah,
think it adds something.
it's a bit different.
Mm,
Yeah.
definitely adds something.
Although, can you imagine us trying to do this but on Among Us, like a show on Among Us would just be dead.
I mean, well, yes, because everybody's killing each other. I
It
mean
like that's the
that's the
show.
premise of the game.
Yes, but like like before you can do your task is to like do a show. Like you
But
have to
let
sing.
me
You have to
you
sing for your life,
no
basically.
no no because you don't actually have time to talk because you're too busy doing tasks and things.
Yeah, but
And
like
you
you can talk on via like the way we're doing it.
yeah, you could could, but like what you can do on Among Us is actually get a whole ton of people that other people want to see. So
Yeah.
semi-famous people, celebrity people, and pit them against each other and see like how they act in that sort of situation. I think that's the interesting part.
Yeah.
That's why people watch Among Us being played on YouTube because they know some of the YouTubers so well, but they want to see them interact with each other, and that's the draw card.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like in this situation, is someone who's usually quite sweet going to be the secret gung-ho
Secret imposter.
psycho
Like
killer
AOC
person? Yeah.
or Ilhan Omar.
Yeah, and it's so funny. It's so funny because it is the quiet ones who are like suddenly venting in and out of air duct systems or whatever it is, and like stabbing people. Yeah, and like venting out again, like, oh, please don't light. Like cutting the lights and setting the reactors off, and I think it's a whole lot of fun, and I think I would be one of those secret quick killer people.
I mean, you will. The game assigns it to you. You can't choose.
No, it's random each round, but if I did get imposter, I think I would be a quick killer. So, and the rounds don't last very long
I
either. Each game doesn't last very long, so you can play quite a lot of rounds and eventually get to be imposter. So,
Yeah, I was watching like a stream from the Game Grumps yesterday where they played Among Us, and like, you know, one of the players, Dan Avidan, doesn't quite understand how to make Discord work, and so his whole time he's just being very clueless. And you get to the point that the other players are trying to protect him because, like, oh, clearly he doesn't know what's going on. And then one time he's the imposter.
mhm.
So they're like, oh, we
I
were
mean,
trying to protect you, and you were the
but
imposter the
that
whole time.
that is one of the best defenses. Really, that is one of the best
The
subterfuges
thing is, like,
where you kind of
he actually was like pretty clueless, so I think he just kind of
yeah
like stumbled
yeah.
backwards into it and won that way because he just like had no idea what was going on half the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been wondering how they do the voice of thing and whether that's just part of the game or
I think that's Discord. People use Discord for that.
oh, okay, because like that's the part that's been because otherwise, how are you able to chat without it in the
Yeah.
meetings?
So I think in the game there is a text chat you could use,
Oh, okay.
but like especially for like people who play in groups of friends or live streamers, they use Discord because that's kind of faster to do the discussions.
Yeah.
I like how just like lawyer games are coming up. We have Ace Attorney, which relaunched
Yeah.
last year. They published it to
Like
all the bigger
we are
consoles.
so slow on our Ace Attorney
Oh,
series,
yeah,
right?
we
So if
paused on it,
anybody, if we paused it a little bit because someone has to edit the videos, and
and
um,
then like my life fell apart. But
um,
yeah,
so it's if you're waiting for the rest of the videos in the series, it's going to take us forever to get through all the cases in just the trilogy alone, because
oh
each
my god,
case is
yes,
kind of broken up into several parts.
yeah,
And
and like the later the cases are, the longer it takes.
and this is why I'm saying if you do watch the videos, watch them at 1.5.
It's fine. Just edit them at 1.5. Just
But
speed
I don't
everyone.
know if I can speed it up to that much, but I will try. Because we talk very slow, and I don't understand. Why do we talk so slow? We're much faster in real life. It's
I
so
know, right?
weird.
Maybe the Zoom recording is just slow.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just this whole weirdness of listening to your own voice. But it was very interesting to watch it. And then like I don't know how we're gonna get through all the Ace Attorney games because I
Oh my
know
god.
Tiara, she will make me go through all the Ace Attorney games
I
before
mean, I'm not
we
gonna make you
ever
do
get
anything, but there is a lot. There is a
lies,
lot of them.
lies, lies. Before we get a chance to do any other kinds of games, she's gonna make me go through all of those.
Have I like pestered you to do any Ace Attorney games lately? Have I?
No, but like if we ventured like, hey, let's do an Among Us video, like
I
no,
would be so down. I want
you
to
would
play
be
Among
so
Us.
down, but we'd have to do Ace Attorney
Not
videos.
necessarily. I mean, I want to play Among Us, and I haven't managed to find a group to play with.
But like I want to play Grim Fandango because I think you would really
Ooh,
enjoy that.
yeah, sure.
There are games that I've played that Tiara hasn't played, and so yeah,
I'll
Grim
be down.
Fandango.
You just haven't asked. You assume I just force you on Ace Attorney, but no, you haven't asked.
But you love Ace
I
Attorney.
do, but I also
Your
love
heart
other
will be
games.
broken.
I will not. My heart will not be broken. It'll be fine.
No,
Look, we're playing
Tiara,
Animal
Tiara
Crossing right now.
knows everything.
Do I? Do I really?
Like,
Do
I,
I?
I mean, when you watch the videos, you'll find out how much of a stan
Ah,
Tiara is.
yeah, I'm an Ace Attorney stan, but Ace Attorney is
Because
not the only
I,
game.
I like can't go 2-3 minutes without like this huge debrief on like, oh, the history of the fandom doing this, or
Yeah, because we're
like
playing a game that I
um
know the history of the fandom on. Like,
and Japan, her thesis on what is it, Japanphonia, which is like
California.
this
The sort of fake universe that Ace
this
Attorney
yeah,
will
the
describe.
sort of mashup universe that it's set in, that we think it's set in, because it otherwise makes absolutely no sense. What is a Japancornia?
Japanifornia is what it is.
Japanphonia. It's a
I mean,
Japanphonia.
yeah, because you're giving me a game that I can narrow on, but that doesn't mean that's the only game I want to play.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah.
So yes, yay! How are we feeling? We got technically got 15 minutes, but we're not like bound to that time.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. You're a
Like,
guest. You tell me.
no, I'm not going to tell you. You invited me on here.
You
You
invited
gave me
me.
no direction whatsoever, madam.
I said only said we don't need direction because I hang out and chat. You
No,
want to go
yeah,
to a
okay.
different spot?
No, I'm happy in this spot. Like, what do you
Never
want to
this
talk about?
spot. Well, do some sort of end promo, I guess. So this is our. Thanks for coming to our live stream. This is gonna be one of many. We are doing more on Tuesday evenings from around 6 p.m. to around 8. Saturday mornings 10 to 12ish. We've got next Tuesday is kind of gonna be pretty chill. At least going to be just Maze and I. But next Saturday is Halloween, and we're gonna have Tuesday ad singer on. We might do, maybe. Maze doesn't know this even, but we might do a thing in the evening. I don't know. I might jump on board and hijack the stream. You never know. So yeah,
what's
Tuesdays.
Tuesday going to do?
Tuesday's going to do spoken word and a variety show. But on the promo live stream, it might end up being a lot like this, kind of just hanging
Okay.
around chatting about stuff. Our mini Fringe mega stream or the Fringe Fest gala stream is on the 20th of November. We'll be going from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and we've got a variety show at the end where we have Tuesday and Marissa and a bunch of others coming up. You'll see them throughout the next few weeks. If you want to be part of the big mini Fringe mega stream, get in touch. You know, if you're during the day, we'd love to have like an actual like marine biologist or an entomologist or an art historian come in and do museum tours, because I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be so cool.
That would be so cool. Or if you want to contribute art for visual art, we can do custom designs. We've got the spaces you can curate. Yeah, any ideas for our first Fringe festival in Animal Crossing? No other Fringe festival in the world has done anything like this. Melbourne Fringe is the first. So thank you, Melbourne Fringe, for everything on. You can find more details about all of this at acnhfringe.cc. On Melbourne Fringe, they have the listing up. You can set up. It's basically pay as you want. We're hoping to pay the artists. I think we've got enough money to pay the artists. And this was a variety show, nothing else. Yeah, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, although there's nothing much there. Twitch, obviously, if you're watching this. And more to come. Thank you. Thank you for coming on, Marissa.
No problem.
Thank you, Maze,
That you want to
for
promote, Marissa? Any of your work or
yes.
things you're involved with?
Thank you.
They can look for our videos on Mari Still Plays. They've got my website, marissa.com.au, and yeah, if they want to read my crime fiction, I'm on Patreon at MARISA, pretty much patreon.com/MARISA. Pretty easy.
Yay! And Maze, you got a thing you want to plug?
Just this.
This is.
Yeah, amazing.
Yay! Thank you to our Twitch chat people who've joined in. Who we've got? Katie was here earlier, but not anymore. Commander Root, Lurks, Ticker, Andrew was there earlier, but again he left. Yes. Oh my God. We've done the first stream.
Yay!
I think I might tap out because my voice isn't dying. But
My question is, do I
yes,
have to get a Dodo Airline flight back now?
Maysville. Do you want to see that sequence? Shall we end off with that?
I wanna
Alright.
see-
All right, let's send you off to the airport. I think that's kind of cute.
I think it's cute. I think,
That's a good idea. Let's send you
Yeah,
off. Let's send you off.
because nobody's getting to travel these days. I think it'd be
Oh
nice.
my God, I know, right? I've seen like people who, the sort of this thing on Instagram now of like, oh, you can rent out a private airplane to do photo shoots and pretend you took a private flight. But honestly, if someone set up like a virtual airline thing, like you can experience being on a plane without having to go through immigration security, which are the worst. Just like get the 5-star first class treatment on a plane that's in the ground, but you can still pretend you're flying out. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator, but like the simulations that you're inside the plane is really cute. Alright, let's get people. I mean, I don't know that I want to smell the inside of a plane, but the sound.
No, the smell of recycled air. No, my heater makes the same sound as the plane engine.
I mean, I have to put airplane sounds in like the white noise simulator to go to.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd want the smell of recycled air.
Why would you want the
Oh,
sound of
yeah.
it? I think if you have the sound, then you have to have the smell too.
Just like figure out if some airline has what kind of good person. Here you go. Here's our little Dodo Airlines. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Very excited.
We wanna
Can't wait
send you
for
off.
the big gala thing. Oh God.
Yes. ACNHfreeze.cc.
And I might come and invade the island since it's the only kind of invasion I'll probably ever get to do.
Reverse colonization. Alright. You are heading home and we are flying out. Thank you for following. We will see you on Tuesday.
Bye, everybody.
Alrighty. Bye.
이